A lot of people just got done celebrating the independence of the United States and Canada the week prior, but for many Indigenous and First Nation people, the weekend has been a raw, open wound. The discovery of more unmarked graves of children, victims of so-called residential schools, forcing a new national recognition that stretches all the way to Michigan. Let's get to Paula Tutman live with a survivor's story and more on why Canada's story may well become a U.S. story, Paula.
Yeah, hi, Devin, for sure, because think about this. More than 1,000 remains of children have been found in Canada. These are children who were ripped from their families and their culture. Keep in mind, the United States had these same kinds of residential schools or boarding schools. The Indigenous people I've been talking to all day say they've been trying to get this out there for years because they believe their belief that the only reason the U.S. hasn't found the remains of children on the grounds of some of these schools is because the U.S. simply isn't looking for them.
That practice started here in the United States to kill the Indian and save the man.
In the United States, the practice of putting children in so-called residential schools continued as late as 1996. So for Euphemia Franklin, who goes by the name Sue, this is not ancient history to her.
Nobody wants to believe their government, in collusion with religious institutions, took these children and put them in these institutions where they were raped and beaten and tortured and murdered.
For years, she's tried to get people to listen to what happened to her grandparents when they were children in Michigan's numerous residential schools across the state, from Harbor Springs to Mount Pleasant.
Look for the bodies in the walls. Some of the women who were teachers there became pregnant by these young boys where they had sex with them when they were 11 and 12 years old, and they killed the children when they were born.
For Sue, the discovery of even more children found in unmarked graves in so-called residential schools in Canada adds to the generational trauma she suffers.
I have not come across not one Native person who did not have an ancestor that was sent to boarding school either here in the United States or in Canada.
Taken away for a systematic, institutionalized whitewashing of their identity and culture. And today, Chris Franklin still hears the voices through his mother and aunt's recollections.
She could remember them dragging kids out at night and hear them screaming. And she said, sometimes those kids never came back.
I'm a survivor of a residential school.
83-year-old Shirley Roach was stolen from her family at age 8. She spoke to me from her home not far from Sault Ste. Marie in Canada.
They stripped us of our language. They stripped us of our culture. You know, they stripped us of everything of our identity. That's why I think that so many of us it still has an impact on so many of our people, our Anishinaabe people today.
And so it's not just finding the bodies.
The doors are opening and we're finding kids now, and we need to not stop. We need to make sure that somebody's held accountable for all this.
So there was a prayer vigil in Harbor Springs this weekend, but what's being called for by First Nations on both sides, by the way, both sides of the border, the lake, the river, and the bridges, is that there be an accounting. First of all, that there be an acknowledgement that this happened because children were exchanged across the border, but also a real search for remains on both sides of the border, and also a real search for accountability by both nations. Devin, mind-boggling, by the way.
Absolutely gut-wrenching.
Mind-boggling.
It certainly is, Paula. You know it. All right. We're going to take a quick